Welcome. Today we are looking at why Samori Toure resisted the French between 1891 and 1898. Samori Toure wanted to safeguard his position as Bandinka chief and retain the independence of his empire. He wanted to safeguard Islam from Christian influence. He wanted to protect Mandinka's economic resources, especially the Bure mines. He wanted to protect Mandinka land from French occupation. Having equipped his soldiers with modern weapons, as well as the homemade guns, he felt confident and competent to go to war with the French. He wanted to preserve the Mandinka culture. Samori was upset by the failure of the scheme of playing off the British against the French. The selling of arms to his enemy, King Tieba of C.R.E. by the French provoked him to wage war against the French. Factors that enabled Samori Toure to resist for so long. Samori had a large army of 35,000 men who were disciplined, well-trained, and had modern weapons. Samori's soldiers knew the terrain well. This gave them an advantage over the French. The use of the guerrilla warfare delayed the conquest. Samori was a skillful soldier who had organizational skills. He divided his army into three. The first encountered the French, the second organized two population, leading them to the east, while the third conquered new lands to settle the people. This delayed his capture. The movement to the east and the use of Samori's scorched earth policy weakened the French as they had no food. Samori's soldiers knew the military tactics of the French as they many had defected from the French army. The Mandinka were greatly united during the war as they moved in the east. This enabled Samori to establish a second empire with the capital at Dabakala. Samori had military workshops that supplied him with weapons and repaired defective weapons. Being Muslims, the fighters believed they were fighting a jihad war, that is a holy war, and fought with vigor. Thanks a lot for subscribing and listening to me. God bless you.